All right, in the meantime, we told you about what happened in Colorado over the weekend. The state's delegates went entirely to Ted Cruz. Steve House is the Colorado GOP chair. Steve, very good to have you. There was some confusion out of your state, at least a feeling that the party put out a statement or tweeted out that it was a victory for the no Trump movement. It was not. That was a misnomer. That was not you.
It definitely was not us. We have been looking at it. Somebody had unauthorized access to our account. We're obviously doing an investigation. We've brought in some IT experts, and we'll get to the bottom of it.
All right, so you can say unequivocally that wasn't any one of your guys?
Absolutely not.
Because Donald Trump was not happy about it, that he didn't have a chance to compete. Furthermore, the Coloradans didn't have a chance to even vote. What do you say about that?
Well, that's not true. I mean, we are a caucus state,
right,
and some people think that you should have a primary. You know, the legislature decides whether we do or not. They got rid of it in 2002. So in a caucus process, we started with 60,000 people, and they voted all along the way up until last week at congressional district assemblies and then Saturday at the convention.
So they had an opportunity to participate at that level. But Donald Trump says he didn't, or his supporters didn't. What do you say?
Well, look, caucus systems are complicated. You have to know how they work.
Right.
You have to have activists, that make that happen. And, the Donald Trump campaign hasn't done well in caucus states, but we were as helpful as we could possibly be with them. And they complimented us over the weekend on how helpful we were in trying to educate them on the process and get them involved.
Why didn't Donald Trump go to meet and speak this weekend there? I think Ted Cruz was the only one, right?
He was, and he was fantastic and gave a great speech. I can't second guess the Trump campaign, and people have asked me, should he have come? Well, it depends. If your focus is New York and Pennsylvania and other places, and you have a complicated system like we do, a system we executed absolutely by the rules, maybe Colorado wasn't the best place for him to come, but we sure wanted him to come.
Do you worry, though, that yours was a unique case, as uncommitted delegation to begin with, but there are other states in which the Cruz forces are trying to lever any way they can, even pre-committed Trump delegates, all perfectly legal, I'm told. But it does feed a cynical view that some people have that their vote doesn't count, and that the rewarding of delegates doesn't mirror that. What do you say?
Well, I mean, look, if you run a caucus system in most states, you get 5, maybe even 10% of the total Republican membership to go to caucus and vote, whether you vote in caucus or do it like we did. That's not enough. I mean, I think the system needs to change. I would much rather have 1 million Republicans in this state have access to vote in the primary, but since 2000, we haven't had that opportunity. It needs to be looked at, and we're pushing for change.
Steve, thank you very, very much. Steve House, the Colorado GOP chair.
Thank you.